Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings to Mr. Mawardi, all my friends, and everyone that watch this video. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Allysha Fathia Yanasta Pamorhadi from K Class Business Administration, University of Brawijaya. Today, I will be presenting about the influences of digitalization and IoT, or Internet of Things, to families. So, technological progress is sometimes viewed as having the ability to alienate us as individuals. Given how much of technological innovation is aimed toward faster and more accessible communications, this always seems a little bit odd. However, the overall concept is simple. The more we rely on technology to communicate with the environment, the less we rely on one another for daily interactions. The digitalization and Internet of Things give concern on how it makes some influences to life, especially family life. Before we discuss to the topic, I will explain a little bit about IoT and digitalization. Digitalization is the use of digital technologies to change a business model and provide new revenue and value producing opportunities. It is the process of moving to a digital business. IoT, or the Internet of Things, is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, objects, animals, or people that are provided with unique identifiers, or UIDs, and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring human-to-human or human-to-computer interaction. And now we will be moving on to the main discussion here, the influence of digitalization and Internet of Things to families. Of course, digitalization and IoT must be giving a lot of influences to all aspects of life. One of them is family lives. Digitalization and IoT helps families to do their job and daily duties, such as cooking and communicating. Nevertheless, digitalization and IoT also give some negative impacts if we don't be careful enough. So to begin, I'll be discussing about the positive influences of IoT and digitalization. Firstly, digitalization and IoT helps families to prepare their meal quicker. Families in the past had to prepare their meals with a lot of requirements. It begins with writing down the recipe, going to the market, hustling in the kitchen to cook the meal, and setting up the table. This takes loads of time. With the emergence of IoT, families now can record their recipes online so that they can recall their recipes at any time by voice command through their gadget. Furthermore, they can order their groceries in an instant just by tapping an icon on their shopping application, which then will be delivered to their home. Those processes give parents more extra time to socialize with their children and family. Then it helps families to secure its belongings, and it helps families to track their family members. Many people are concerned, and rightly so, that too many interconnected devices are eroding our privacy. In public spaces, this is a very valid worry. However, inside a family, the ability to track someone's whereabouts on a regular basis can be quite valuable and can even avoid deadly situations. It can also be used as an object tracker like a handphone, gadget, wallet, shoes, etc. This could be a phone application or an object like an AirTag and Smart Soul. It can be guarantee the safety of an object and people. It tracks wherever it goes. Sorry. This technology is very beneficial for children and elderly. It can be used as something that may help relieve a lot of parental anxiety without being too intrusive. Families can also do their job on a busy day while still checking on their family's safety. And it's all because of the power of IoT and digitalization. One example is a CCTV. When parents are at their office or even at the grocery store, they could just simply open an application that is connected to the CCTV in order to check the situation at home, check what their children are doing at home, etc. In addition, IoT and digitalization helps families to bond with each other, especially on holidays. Right, on holidays, families often celebrate it together. Sometimes they spend it together at home by doing family's activities. Families in the past had to go to the cinema to watch movies, but nowadays families could just install an application that provides movies on their smart TV or even on their gadgets. Some of them like to spend it by cooking together, but forgetting to turn off the stove is a case that often happens at home. By using an electric stove, parents could just turn off the stove just by one click from a remote or connected remote on the phone. Not only for personal activity, but sports can be more exciting when families do it together. Smartwatches and smartphones can track how much time they have run in the morning, how far they have run, and where they have gone from start to finish. It can also inform us how much the calories have burned. If the family prefers yoga or workout, then they could do it together by watching the videos on applications like YouTube as the guide. And last, the digitalization and IoT helps parents to teach their children, help with their homework, and expand their children's knowledge. If parents don't know an answer to a question or if they doubt about their answer, they could just search it on the internet. On the other hand, the implementation of IoT and digitalization can also give some negative impacts to family lives, such as it increases kids' aggressive behavior. So, according to a research by Nahil Abdallah, Hannah Iqbal, and Agasan Al-Utaibi in 2020, kids at a young age are greatly affected by video games and the violence in such games that affect their aggressive behavior. Second one is it lessens the interaction within the family. So by the existence of social media, it often makes family members spend their time with their phones, and it also increases the individual behavior. Social media often makes people forget about time and their surroundings. Once a person is addicted to social media, it is hard to make them care about their real life. And the last one is it is easier to access negative contents. IoT and digitalization gives freedom to people that want to share almost everything to the sites. However, there are also a lot of people that share some negative contents, and most of them are against the family moral standards. Negative contents can also lead to hacking some sites or stealing data from the internet. Of course, this is very harmful. So here we are at the end of the presentation. The conclusion of my presentation is the development of digitalization and IoT brings loads of good influences to family life. It improves flexible working arrangement, and it emphasizes how technology can be used to improve the well-being of families. Of course, the development of something has their own pros and cons, but it is just how we embrace the changes for the better future rather than resist them. Parents should follow the development to be able to select which is better for their children, which is good and which is bad, and also for the parents' knowledge itself. So thank you for watching this video. I apologize if there's any error in my presentation. I hope it gives you some insights and knowledge. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.